Stagnant condition of yin fluid and blood. Yin fluid and blood may be caused by an excess of both yang and yin. This results in impaired organ function that can be improved through the use of diuretic and blood-moving emmenagogue herbs such as hawthorn, berries, and or motherwort herbs. Problems can also stem from an imbalance known as heart fire, a general condition of hyperfunction of the heart and circulation usually associated with an acidic condition of the blood. Alternative herbs such as coptis, golden seal, and organ grapefruit are appropriate. Okay. Next, let us go to liver. Liver. As the liver tends to require more yin, blood and fluids for proper function. It is most frequently threatened by an excess yang syndrome associated with hypertension, depression, and anger. Those beneficial herbs for the liver might be cooling herbs such as dandelion root, herbs to tonify blood and yin, such as Chinese lycium berries, or herbs to relieve wind or spasm, such as lobelia or cramp bark. A category of warm-natured herbs useful for regulating and smoothing liver qi are carminative herbs such as fennel seed, cyperus, and citrus peel. Okay, continuous natin sa next slide. Okay, let us continue. Herbs actually help stimulate the production and secretion of enzymes by the liver to aid digestion. Okay, let us go to spleen or pancreas. Spleen and pancreas. The spleen pancreas, on the other hand, has a basically yang function, responsible for a variety of action associated with digestion and assimilation of food and fluid. Therefore, the most frequently problem of the spleen pancreas is lack of spleen yang, a condition associated with edema, damp swelling, poor digestion, hypoglycemia, fatigue, and tiredness. Herbs that tonify qi, such as ginseng, codonopsis, and astragalus, as well as diuretics, such as atractylodes, the mushroom Puria coccus, and western gravel roots. All are good spleen strengthening herbs. Okay? Yin and yang in relation to seasons. Okay? Yin and yang in relationship to seasons, diet, and activities. Yin and yang is a way of describing the relative states of balance or imbalance between the individual and any or all external factors affecting his or her existence. Based on these principles, it is important to adjust diet and herbs according to seasonal and individual lifestyle differences so that they can be truly healing. During the cold season, it may be more appropriate to eat foods of a more substantial, yang-warming nature, such as cooked whole grains with a little animal protein, and cooked rather than the raw vegetables and fruits. On the other hand, during the hotter season, one might use more seasonal raw fruit and vegetable. Yan. Yan ay yung mga application ng yin and yang. Na-apply na yung mga fruits, foods, vegetables, no? Herbs, para ma-balance, no? Magkaroon ng balance. Kung nagkakaroon ng imbalance between yin and yang, meron pala tayong gagamitin para sa atin kailangan ng katawan natin para magkaroon ng balance. Hindi tayo magkaroon ng sakit, no? Pinapakita na diyan halos lahat, no, ng TCM. Aralin lang natin mabuti. Okay? Because children have a much higher metabolism than adults. They can usually tolerate more yin, cooling fruits. Similarly, a woman who is pregnant might require less yang heating foods and more yin cooling substances at different stages of her pregnancy due to a higher yang metabolism during that time. In all cases, whole grains are the stuff of life, and they represent a balance of all parts of the life cycle of a plant and of yin and yang energies. Therefore, they should constitute the central pillar of our daily bread. Above all, we must learn to adjust our diet and health program so that it is in harmony and balance with all external and internal emotional changes we might be experiencing. Okay? Pagka bata pa pala tayo, malakas pa, perfect pa ang yin and yang. Pag nag-iedad na pala, nababawasan na yung yang, yung pinaka-warming natin, warm, fire, or heat sa body, mahina. Kaya sabi ng TCM, mag-a-adjust na tayo. Kailangan na natin ng food, warming food, no? yung mga grains pala, mahusay pala sa katawan, no? Kaya tawag nila, whole grains are the stuff of life. Mahusay pala ito, yung mga grains. Maya na maya. Yung problema naman, pag may edad na, no, bawal na rin yung mga grains na yan. Ewan. Kung TCM, hindi. Palalakasin yung katawan. Okay? Let us continue yin and yang. Since yin and yang are mutually related, there is always a tendency for the body to compensate an excess of one with an apparent deficiency of the other. We can see this clearly in the progression of daily and seasonal cycles. Daytime is yang and night is yin. Individuals lacking in yin strength will experience more symptoms in the evening, the time of yin. Similarly, winter is yin and summer is yang. This means that our bodies must adjust to the change of the coming season over the course of spring or fall. As the yin of winter changes during the spring to the yang of summer, or the yang of summer changes back into the fall, to the yin of water, we are particularly vulnerable to the excesses of the previous. Okay? Kailangan pala natin na adjust talaga. Adjustment. Kung nagkaroon ng changes, adjust para bumalik yung unity niya. Yung balance niya. Okay?